No, viewers can't get in the guild. I'm gonna just tell you right now, you have zero chance of playing with Onlyfangs. Just don't even get any hope. Like, there's no hope for you. This is not a, oh, I'm gonna play with Soda Popping Guild. But maybe there's like a helper guild like last time. I don't know though. Did they talk about Fangsley? That was the Cuck guild, right? Where the viewers could just farm shit for people, but they didn't mention it this time. People wanna be cucks, by the way. There were people spamming chat. I wanna join Fangsley. I wanna farm stuff for you, you know? Like, but I don't know if that's happening. But I'm gonna be transparent. Like, this is a streamer. Like, this, like, you could have 1,000 viewers and not get invited. Like, it's that kind of shit. Like, I got lucky. I joined, honestly. Like, because I whispered Soda like a few months ago when he mentioned the guild happening. Hey, can I join? He's like, yeah, sure. But since then, there's been way more people trying to join, and he's saying no to them. Like, and they're bigger streamers than me sometimes. Like, I got lucky that I asked them like before there was any hype, you know. Because obviously a lot of people are joining now because there's hype. I was just early bird, I guess. But because I wasn't in the previous one. I wasn't old Onlyfangs. I'm not bigger than most people there, no. And there's like a low chance I actually get to raid. Like Soda said it, like if you're like a WoW sweat, unless you're like, you know, Zarya or some shit, like the chance of you raiding is very low because he wants mostly like non-WoW players to be in the raiding team. He doesn't want like experienced WoW raiders to be half the raiding team. That's not good content. If there's 40 people like me in the guild, no one's gonna die. That's not interesting, right? He wants 40 Pokemates that are gonna die. That's also another reason, right? But then he also mentioned yesterday, this is a change of plans, that there's gonna be splits. So if there's gonna be splits, then I'm raiding for sure. So I guess, yeah, it's gonna be different, bro. Yeah. And by the way, splits is the best content. Whenever you split the raid in half, we have 240 mans. The chance of people dying is like 5x. You're gonna have maybe the raid leader missing in one raid, maybe a worse setup in the other raid, maybe this guy's in like, I'm telling you, bro, when I played with Victory, or was it Frontier even, we started doing splits, like the death count exploded, like it was insane. Like when we did ZG splits, one raid would just have 7 people die. With word buffs, by the way, you know, like, so I think for people that do want to watch deaths and raids, splits is like the best thing that can happen. But when you only have one raid and it's like primed up with the best geared players and like a good comp, the chance of failure goes down tremendously. Yeah, the odds of having Petries the first 2 months, I'd say, are slim. Yeah, very, very slim. It's almost like they're banned, but they're not banned. Like if somebody finds a recipe in the guild, you know, we're gonna have them, right? Unless he decides. That could be what happens. Like we get a petrification flask recipe, and then Soda goes like, guys, my chat is getting mad at me for allowing this. So I swear, dude, that's what's gonna happen. They're allowed until they're not allowed. Nah, bro, like if a bunch of you guys start crying about Petries in every streamer's chat, you think they're not gonna acknowledge that? You think they're gonna, like, there's no way, right? I mean, you guys decide, bro. Like, you're the reason why OnlyFans is happening. You understand that, chat? You have power. If you guys didn't watch any OnlyFans content last time, then there's no OnlyFans right now. So yeah, right now, they're allowed. But if the recipe drops and you guys are like, fuck that, maybe they listen, maybe. But let's not worry about it too much for now. I think it's a non-issue until it's an issue. Regardless, even if Petries are allowed, can I say something again? This is the first time we're playing hardcore on a progressive server. There's no Helm of Executioner plus 2% hit chance for free. Okay, bro? Like, you understand that, bro? Like, there's no 0.5, like, optimized gear that's actually TBC stats. There's no ZG gear on people. Like, it's gonna be crazy. There's no, like, ZG buff. There's no Oni buff. There's no, like, Zanzas. There's no DMT buff, you know? It's not gonna be, like, ultra face roll. It's still easy, but it's not gonna be ultra easy. Yeah, I also wanted hardcore TBC. Dude, I started, like, jumping on my chair when I saw TBC hardcore. Because when they mentioned we're getting hardcore, it's gonna progress to TBC, I was like, no way! I didn't think they would do this. And then I saw that in the blue post, they actually specifically said no hardcore TBC. I was like, oh, hey, this is what it is. Can't always be happy. It would have been a cool experiment. You just, you know, get to 70 and instantly die to a heroic dungeon. And then never play it again. That's probably what's it's gonna be, right? Nah, it's not happening. There's a blue post specifically. They specifically mentioned hardcore TBC. Their wording is the hardcore experience is the leveling, and in TBC it's too much about the end game or something, right? And the end game is too hard and too random. There is a lot of RNG with TBC. There obviously TBC level 70 content is infinitely harder than classic 60s content. There's no Petries, by the way, in TBC, so that's another reason it's too hard, and no word buffs. I don't know. All I can say is, right now they're saying it's not happening, but if people actually did want it, it could happen, but it's so early to... I don't know if I would play hardcore TBC with the add-on though. But if that's the content and people want to watch it, then we'll do it, right? But I feel like at this point you just want to have the official stuff where if you die, you're dead. And you can't appeal. But just imagine hardcore TBC, you die, then you have an excuse to make another level 1 Draenei. And you're just always leveling Draenei. You went from being a tryhard rank 1 Andy to being a scripted... Yeah, I know, but I like that, man. I really don't want to go back to my, like, tryhard roots. Like back then, my idea of having fun was, like, doing that shit, but now I just enjoy, like, doing random stuff. The problem with sweaty guilds, like, they're content for a few weeks, and then you're committed to a sweaty guild for indefinite time, and they stop being content, right? I always have to think kind of as a streamer, right? But in TBC, you didn't have a choice. You either was in a sweaty guild or you didn't raid. Like, how would you raid tier 5 pre-nerf without a sweaty guild? Yeah, with GDKPs, but GDKPs are banned now, so... Frontier Hardcore was good content. Yeah, but it also kinda, like, wasn't in the end. But it was really good content at the beginning. Oh yeah, like the first 2 months of Frontier was insane. Like, trying to make pugs, like, you could make a pug Karazhan, but... that was rough. And then my guild, this guild I was in, I never quit the guild, by the way. I was actually committed to it. They disbanded before Sunwell came out. 1 day before Sunwell came out. LMGD announced the guild's over. All our shamans quit. Every single one. Not one, bro. No, we had one shaman I recruited with green gear in Zulaman. But he never raided with us. That was the only shaman we had. There was a recruit that we never raided with. I mean, it depends. It's either the best or worst experience. Because if you play shaman, everybody likes you and you're always invited. But yeah, you're kind of like a support class. You're like an Auguvoker. Are druids important for your raid and OnlyFans? Are you scared we won't have enough? Oh, you won't have enough? You only need 1 druid. The only class we're gonna have problems with is shaman. There's gonna be a lack of shamans in OnlyFans. There always is a lack of shamans on Horde. But shaman is the hardest class to level. Why is it the hardest? It just is. Statistically speaking, and as someone that has leveled 1, it's really challenging. Totems just get you killed. But I think in, like, OnlyFans will be a lot of group leveling, so I really like shaman, bro. And I can make good content playing shaman because I go shaman tank and people are gonna, like... I just want to farm people's chats. Like, if they see I'm playing shaman tank early on, they'll be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But it works. I've tanked on shaman on hardcore. I think shaman has just the most potential from the classes I can play. Like, the only other class that has potential is mage, but I can't play mage on as an orc, so... Yeah, I was gonna play holy... Guys, I already told people, if we play the alliance, I was gonna play paladin. And the shaman is like the closest thing that I can think of to paladin in a way, you know? Because they kind of like... they can heal at least, right? Because I kind of like healing on hardcore. Yo, are we wiping? Hello? Okay, focus skull, focus skull. Oh my god, don't pull those mobs. What the hell's happening here, dude? Target dummy down. Putting another target dummy. Throwing a dynamite. I was not paying attention. I don't want to fear because it's gonna pull more mobs. Yeah, our healer got mana burn. And we just aggroed too much shit. This is getting a little spicy. I was not paying attention, I'll be honest there. I think what happened is one of these mobs pulled the rest. And yeah, none of us have interrupt. Yeah. Normally the mage kicks the caster, right? And you have to line of sight, but with line of sight here, we're gonna aggro these mobs, so... Don't we have to clear those 2 mobs for the quest? Why don't you go Warlock since you're an orc on OnlyFans? Nah, I don't think I would play Warlock. That'll be the class I'm least interested in all the orc like variants. They let noobs take Tauren. I guess the way the answers were, like, just favored, like, noobs in a way. But there's, like, good players that got Tauren too, though, to be honest. I wonder what the class statistics are gonna be, because, like, I feel like we're gonna lack Shaman, Warlock. Like, Warlock, bro, we're gonna be, like, no Warlocks. That's always the class I feel like is the rarest, other than Druid, obviously. It's, like, Warlock. Like, I've raided many times on Horde where there's no Warlocks. Like, there's not a single one in the current raid team. They all die. They always die, the Warlocks, man. Nah, Priest is the most common class. Other than Warrior, of course. There's gonna be too many Priests, you'll see. All the girls will play Priest. It's not even that. Like, there's always a lot of Priests. Like, Priest is the easiest class to level on Horde. It's so much easier than anything else. If it's Alliance, Paladin's easier, but we're playing Horde. There's gonna be so many Priests. There's gonna be a lot of Priests because Priests are successful. And they live. The least you're gonna see is like Shaman, Warlock, Druid. And then there's gonna be a decent amount of Hunter, Mages, and I don't know, actually. Maybe not that many mages, because, like, there's so many orcs, right? Can be an orc mage. But people that play undead and troll can be mages, so. Like, the whole, like, race thing is gonna make the class statistics seem a bit weird, because some people that would normally play certain classes cannot play those classes. So there might be less of that class. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it mean all orcs will have most points and get easy loot? So yeah, that's what I thought as well. Because orc is the most popular, they're gonna have the most points. But that also means there's more people that can die and lose points. And also there's no priest on orc. Like orc will probably be the most deaths and also the most frequent deaths because we don't have priest. And like I said, priest on horde, it's by far the easiest, like safest class. Thanks, close. Let's say hunter, like orc hunter is good luck, bro. You know, early on. Like I died at level 7 on my orc hunter, bro. I think orc will have so many casualties, so they lose points. We'll see. Yeah, undead looks really good. They have a lot of good players. Yeah, Gazoos is gonna just kill everybody. Like, dude, bro, how is that gonna work with Gazoos, man? Like every few hours, it's gonna kill someone. You know, going Gazoos, I mean, it's smart. I mean, you can always go Gazoos later, right? There's not even Gazoos only. There's another quest that's really hard in Horde, and that's this guy down here, the Goblin. Riz, or whatever his name. Yeah, that guy's crazy. Yeah, undead as fuck because they have Grayson, bro. I don't think they're stacked at all. Like, Grayson is like, he's gonna balance it out, you know what I mean? Guys, Grayson here. Today, I'm gonna show you the 1 to 5 starting zone for undead. And if you miss it, you will be able to see it again in the next 2 hours. I'm being toxic now, it's not nice. Nah, like, honestly, dude, like, jokes aside, Horde and Trolls are gonna get wrecked. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Like, Gazoos is just gonna farm everybody. It's over, actually. It's actually over. Oh, shit, I got aggro! Oh. Interrupting the heal with a fear? Why fear? It's, to save myself, bro. What do you mean? Oh, shit. That fear... Yo. We got problems. We got problems, man. I'm feeding again. No, don't panic. Focus one mob at a time. Dude, it went all the way in the corridor, dude. I feared to interrupt the heal. I'll summon Voidwalker and, like, send it on this guy. Or, like, sponsor, you know. There's so many healers, man. This is not good. I'll throw a target dummy on the next heal. Yeah. I'll interrupt the next heal with dynamite. Dude, that fear was, like, crazy. It went all the way on the other side. Gotta mark something now. Okay, this one. My pet is dying, bro. My pet's dead. He's done. Use dodge, bro. I'll fear this guy again. Yeah, healers. Ooh, man. This is not good. This is not good, bro. Oh, huge dynamite. I think it landed before one of them. Holy moly, bro. That was spicy. I went to fear the heal, but it went all the way down the corridor. All the way on the other side of the stairs. Crazy. We almost wiped the group. Dude, that would be a good script. Yeah, we chill, bro. We're chilling. It's a good thing we pulled back like this, because it gave us a lot of time, you know. Yeah, I think the mob that pulled was the healer, though. Like, the first mob I feared, it stopped down here, right? Dude, imagine if it pulled that pack. That would have been a wipe. Mob should play hardcore for content. She should, man. That would be... Oh, you should play an OnlyFans, I mean. It would be good content. Because they want people that haven't played WoW that much. Duo level? I don't like duo leveling, though. It's too easy. Obviously, like, grouping up with other people while leveling, if it makes sense, like I always do, right? And, like, dungeons and shit. But, like, duo leveling, where you, like, do every quest together from 1 to 60. Because then you have to, like, line up your shadows and shit. Kind of hard. And if one of you dies, like, you kind of feel bad and you just kill the other character, you know? Word of Wands? Dude, that's the life of Warlock. You just want. That's why we're doing this dungeon. You get a really good wand from this. Like, I'm probably gonna end up leveling faster than most people without trying to level fast, just because I'm EU. You know what I mean? Because I won't have as many people around me slowing me down. Like, it's just be more efficient, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, because like if I'm like an American player and there's like 50 people around me, even if I'm a good player, I'm gonna just be slowed down. But if there's 4 people around you, it's like the same for EU. If you're EU playing on NA server, you know, like, or NA playing on EU server, maybe they're kind of the same. There's probably dude, the chance of MP getting word first 60 is very low. Like, even though he might be the most prepared player, it's hardcore. You know that, right? One mistake, you're dead. It's still like low chance, right? Like, this what happened last time. Like, last time, I was, like, first with hardcore, and then I died. That's it. I'm done. And the guy that actually got first 60 with solo was a hunter. He wasn't even leveling that fast, but he was safe. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you could be playing risky, and then make one mistake and die, even you're ahead. And the guy that actually gets first is someone playing slower and safer. So it's very, very, like, even though someone might be a favorite, it's just like one mistake, right?
Who dares disturb my meditation?
I always put my money on some random hunter, just because if you're like a very good hunter player, you're not gonna die ever. A mage, it could be the best mage, bro. Like one greedy AoE pull, your ass is done. But odds are the first guy that gets 60 will not be on a hardcore server, right? Like, it would be kind of weird, no? Ooh, probably someone that's playing on the non-hardcore. You only guess that, right? That makes sense. Nah, it's good Connor gets 61st. Ooh, he won the roll. 99 and the other guy rolled 2. That is actually an inverse. Nah, it's still good content. Like, if I was like to do it, I would get a lot of views doing it. Yeah, for sure. Even if I'm like not gonna win. Yeah. That's always like, I think for like fresh server launches, the best content is always rushing to 60 as a streamer. That's what gets you the most views. But you just burn out from it. That's always what happens whenever I do that, I just burn out. Like, why do you guys think I tried to delete my character 5 years ago? I was planning on quitting Classic. I didn't want to play. I was like, I'm just gonna rush 60 and quit the game, you know? That's why I went to NA and I just traveled for like 6 months, like 6 weeks. I wasn't actually playing. Here we are, yeah. Here we are, bro. It kind of worked out, right? But I didn't expect that, you know? Here's a reality check. I think Horde will be more popular than Alliance on the PvP server, no? Because of TBC. And people are gonna think Rat will happen, and obviously Horde is way better than Rat. Yeah, so like, I think like on those PvP servers, what's gonna happen is make your character fast if you're playing Horde, because it's gonna get locked. And not because of streamers. Streamers won't have any influence on the PvE story on the PvP server. Why do you think that? Those shoulders are huge. Like 90% of streamers will start off on hardcore, so they shouldn't have influence on the hardcore servers. No. So if you die on hardcore, your ass is on the normal server, bro. They need to change this, I think. Or just give people an option, right? But right now, if you die on hardcore on these servers, you're going to the PvE server. So if you're like, you know, you want to play on a PvP server, you can't play hardcore. Because then you're like gonna make a new character. Like, PvP servers are fine as a streamer if you play instantly day one and you get ahead of everyone else. You get level 60 before everyone else. Because then, like, you know, your leveling experience wasn't bad. But if you play late, you have to spam dungeons, and that's boring. You think Stitches will die? No. You wanna know why? Because the other server is progressive, and people here wanna raid ZG and shit. The only way to raid ZG, Black Mirror onwards, is this server. So it will still stay popular. Which is kinda nice. I like that they did progressive to kinda make a bit of a difference there, you know? Why is it leveling in hardcore if there's a new server in a week? Because we're just leveling for stalling. This character was never meant to be like a... The point of this character was to like do something until the servers come out. We're in the same boat we were yesterday in that sense, right? I'm surprised it's 1 week, guys. I'ma be honest, dude. I was thinking this announcement would be like 2 weeks until, you know? Yo, the Leech Pants. I mean, this has my name on it. I can't lose this item. You know what, dude? I'm passing this to the priest. This is such a good priest item. I think it's super grief to take 15 spirit item as a warlock. That's pathetic. Yeah, like, I don't need spirit at all. I'm literally wanting at full mana. It doesn't do anything to me. That is like the ultimate priest item. I would hate to lose that to a warlock. And we're playing on the other server in 1 week. Like, are we... You know, maybe this guy's gonna stay here, right? Chat, I literally forgot to loot the manuscript, bro. The other warlock passed as well. He also, like, you know, had the same, I guess. I almost killed this group and I got the staff. Nah, like, I almost killed everybody. I was so busy yapping that I, like, feared and I didn't care so wreck. So, like, it went all the way down. Because I feared to, like, interrupt. And I pulled, like, 5 more mobs. Hopefully you guys like the content, man. I'm a bit nervous about the OnlyFans thing. Because, like, I'm normally, like, the most anti-social streamer. I never play with other people. Like, I always just, you know, do my own thing. I'm trying something different. Like, it's the first time. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've played already fresh before. So I don't want to go instantly fresh normal. That's something I've done. I will use my Discord voice. Like, in the voice proximity shit.
Feel free to browse.
Hey, guys. What's up? Yeah. How's it going?